What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol IRNT for Ironnet Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this, of course, is more of an update. The last time we were talking about Ironnet, we were talking about it here as it was approaching this support trendline. And as we know, the main thing that I sort of left you off with there is if the support trendline breaks, then we're looking for hammer candles to print off of the back test of the breakout point at 2311, and that's exactly what we saw from today's session. So now what are we watching out for here for this trade to potentially develop? Well, if we can take out the two-day highs right around 2634, we'll call it, then we can see a breakout higher to potentially retest the 3265 zone right in here, which we know is pretty strong resistance from the 30-minute perspective. Let me scrunch that up and show you, remembering that it comes from here originally, then support, then resistance here as well. So that would be the first upside target if we can get a breakout up and over these highs. Remember that if we take a look from the 30-minute perspective, we are starting to see a little bit of trend reversal here, noting that this is simply a double bottom, right? Something that looks like this. Here's your neckline, and again, that's at 2634 point. If we can take it out, breakout to the upside is underway with that target up there at 3265. Now, in an ideal world, we see an increase in volume if that happens, right? Something on par with more of this range in here. Let's just call that 25-ish million shares instead of the sort of lower amount that we've seen on today's session and the day prior, right around 5 million, right? So 5 million today was 7. Before that, we were looking at 3. So as long as it's above 5 million, I would say, again, probably more on par with 10 to 15 million, then we could easily see that breakout underway up into that zone there. So please keep an eye on volume being elevated if this is truly going to be a breakout. If volume is not elevated, so if in the first, couple 30-minute sessions of the day, you're not seeing an increase in volume, you're not seeing things like this, right? Again, keep an eye on this sort of area right in here. If you're not seeing volume bars make it to that, then think of this as a fake breakout, right? So maybe you don't want to take the break unless it happens on an increase in volume. A good example of what the first 30-minute bar should entail would be somewhere around, let's just call it 2 million plus, right? If it's not above 2 million, then I would say it's not a momentum breakout to the upside. The volume just wouldn't be there to support the move, and you would just be more patient to see what happens if we either remain in this range, in which case, fine, consolidation, still monitoring that breakout point, or if we take out 2311, as we know, the next area of interest underneath is down there at 1841. That has not changed. So those are my thoughts. That's the main update to bring you here inside of Ironnet. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, the levels, as well as the sort of in-depth dive of volume and how that's going to pan into a breakout here. So if you did enjoy the video, if you did learn something, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.